and Port Aemila.
The world of Pokemon. Oh.
Which threshold is because it is the first settled one and was considered standing on the threshold of a new world. And then Port Aemila is, of course, named after the first emperor.
Of course.
The purple line is more or less the extent of the current borders of where settled lands for Empire are.
I'm excited to see that expand over time.
Lazy bastards.
Those are rookie borders.
You need to put those numbers up.
You say that, but that's everything within about 30 miles, 40 miles of threshold.
Lazy bastards.
Wait, how long has threshold in the port been up?
Only about, I was thinking about 40 years.
Lazy bastards.
like there's 300 miles.
Man.
Like there's 300 miles out here.
You know, to be fair, it took quite a while for the U.S. to start pushing east or west too. So
and then they started manifesting their destiny until there was no more destiny to manifest.
I mean, in the olden days, if you wandered even just like a few hundred yards from your village, you'd get lost.
Yep.
Hey,
Well,
remember, you don't got GPS, Chief.
Well, maybe these people should draw good maps. I think that's their own fucking problem.
You don't have
'cause
GPS.
That'll see where you are on the map.
Draw good maps.
We
kids.
are.
If you draw good enough maps, you can always tell where you are on it.
This ain't
We are the youth of a
because
nation.
you are here.
Shitting all
Have
over
you
his brand new homebrew.
The thing is, though, is we really didn't have good maps until we actually started, surveying and triangulating shit.
Yeah, so maybe maybe people should have done that.
Jesus Christ.
And to be fair, the territory around you is not tamed and unhostile. There are people. There are, there are various hazards. So I mean, it's not unreasonable that with it to have your borders be basically within a day's ride of your cities.
So there are dukes here.
So there are what?
Dukes here. Dukes of Hazard. Sorry.
That was awful.
That was awful.
I'm going home.
You should feel ashamed. I'm not even kidding.
And as we expand, we'll name things and things of that nature. But to start out with,
I can't wait until we establish our own city.
One step at a time, Chief.
Establish our own names for areas.
We are level 1 step at a time.
Yep.
I don't know. I'd be down for owning a city.
All right, go have fun with that. We're gonna go watch make a new character when you get executed
What?
for taking over a city from the Empire. Anyway, continue, Jamie.
I didn't take over. I should make a new one. And besides, they're savages. They need help.
Yeah, taking over.
Wow. Racist.
That is literally the Empire's attitude right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's culturally inoffensive for the time.
So
and this is a cultural offensive.
So anyway, what happens?
So the prefect has met with Drusus recently and discussed a mission with him. So I will let Drusus take over from there, explain to you why he has gathered you all together now. Hi, News, you're on the spot. And possibly muted or not listening.
Hi.
Are we back? If you are talking news, we do not hear you.
This is going well.
It is. If you are trying to talk, we still do not hear you. No, not now either.
Eh,
Here we go.
There we go.
had to unplug and plug back in like 3 different spots.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
All right, so
God damn
everybody
it.
had a chance, both out of character and in character, to look at the letter, right?
Yeah.
No.
You should do that.
There. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, the letters at the the translation's at the bottom.
So the big dragonborn man will look around. I assume his retainers are behind him while the others are kind of in front.
Hmm.
And I'll just kind of look around. Let's see. All of you are here for various reasons from various organizations. But we have one cause laid down to us by the prefect. An upstart. And I'm sure most of you are aware that power moves are a little bit of a sensitive thing right now after the whole rebellion thing. So we have been tasked to find out what has gotten into this nobleman's head and correct his way of thinking. Now, ideally, we do this without shedding blood. And he kind of looks at some of the more heavily armed people in front of him. His villa is not too far from here, so hopefully it will be an uneventful walk, but you never know. This is the new world after all, and even in town, you never quite know what you're going to get out here. Having basically grown up out here, I've come to understand that and live with it. Some of you not as familiar to the area, just keep aware at all times, even in a place you might otherwise think you're safe. Any questions?
So just to jump in here real quick, a reminder that about 5 years ago there was a rebellion in the empire that was quickly put down by the other prefects, where one of the prefects decided to try and grab the throne and proclaim himself emperor. The emperor himself has not been seen in public since then, and is rumored to be wounded, possibly horribly disfigured, and the emperor, of course, has no heir of his own at this point. And since then, there's been rumors of troubles on the mainland and everything else. Anyway, did anyone have any questions for Drusus?
Nope.
Nothing from Cecilia.
No, I got nothing.
You apparently knows Drusus, but I'm taking that as an internal monologue.
Yeah, I admit I'm right this second mostly just writing internal monologues. I'm paying attention though, don't worry.
If nobody has any questions, everybody's read the letter. Are we ready to move on to the villa?
Yep.
So the villa is located in the city of Threshold, which is where I assume you guys are starting out.
Okay.
Okay.
And, let's move pages. And we are at the very top of the screen. Please make sure everybody can see.
Yep, I can see.
Who's this goober?
So as you are approaching the villa, you are greeted by a servant who comes up and greets Drusus first, of course, a virtue of his station, and says, "Welcome. If you will follow me, I will show you to the meeting room. Those of you who are of lesser position and not essential to the negotiations, it would be you would be welcome to wait in the kitchen. Meat and cheese will be served."
This is fancy.
Anar's going to look over at Drusus and to his quill and book.
Yes, I will, if it is all right with the Lord, I will be bringing my attendant and the scribe from the library. The rest will, as you instruct, await in the kitchen.
All right. So who all is coming to the meeting area?
So that would be Cecilia and Anar would be coming with me.
All right. I'm just going to move you guys here for a minute. Nobody else is making a fuss about waiting in the kitchen, correct?
Not a visible fuss.
All right.
Yeah, not a visible one.
I'm seeing internally.
So the three of you going to the meeting, he leads you first of all to, there is a wide portico. So this is open to the front with columns, leading into a kind of open air patio area with a statue of Saint Ayamla in the middle of it. And somewhat, she's holding a spear in the nude, and someone has placed a wolf head on top of her, like a wolf skin.
Oh, that's rather blasphemous.
You said this was the first emperor with
Yes.
the wolf head on her?
Yes, that somebody has placed
Would
an
that be considered?
and hat on her.
Would that be considered blasphemous to deface
Yeah.
the statue?
Extremely.
But he will lead you through here to the door to the south here.
I think Tang is here.
It's it would seem our host has a favor towards this imagery.
Yes, wolves seem to be quite an obsession. We all have our eccentricities, of course.
Some more than others.
So those of you who are heading into the meeting room, head into the room south of here. The rest of you who are being led to the kitchen, if you will come this way into the kitchen.
Which way? Up that way?
Over here, into the kitchen.
There we go. Boop.
Hello.
Hello.
Doing this.
No,
I can
you're
barely hear you. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
You are quiet.
all right. So Peng, a servant has greeted everybody at the villa where they're having the meeting about this letter that's been sent. And the core Drusus's people are being led to the meeting room, and the rest are being asked to wait in the kitchen. Would you?
Obviously his bodyguard, so I'm gonna be in there with him.
Yeah. If
probably.
if 4 is too much, would he make a fuss of 4 of us?
No.
Okay.
It's I would imagine it is expected.
Then yes, Sir Shield would be joining us as well.
So the servant comes in with you, and closes the door behind him, and says, "My master should be here shortly. There is a table in the middle of the room. It is already laid with refreshments. Those of you in the kitchen, servants will provide you with whatever refreshments you may need or want. Wine, meat, cheese." And the servant says, it is good of you to come and talk with us. It is very important. My master is quite looking forward to it. He told me so himself.
Drusus looks at him.
And we are
Salute
improving
to-
from the prior module already.
I salute to Drusus, sir.
Yes.
No, I just was saluting, saying
Okay.
hi.
Yeah, he's interrupting and he wants attention from his lord.
No.
So.
Mhm. Oh.
Drusus finds it odd that a lord would speak so frankly to a servant like that. Like, it's weird for him to say, "I heard the master say so," but for the master to tell him that, Drusus finds odd.
Is this being said out loud?
Sorry, I'm just trying
No. That's what that insight roll
I'm just
was
trying
about.
to figure out where I'm standing. Where I think that's
Does he-
good. Okay.
So you
I'm
have
trying to
Sarah's the
figure out.
master.
Sorry.
You go ahead, because I'm about to engage in dialogue.
I was just gonna say I'm trying to figure out a spot where Cecilia stands a bit behind like Drusus and lets him take the kind of stage presence while keeping a keen eye on things.
So you have served your master for quite some time then.
He says, yes, these last 20 years I have been a servant to my master. I have worked my way into his good graces, and now I'm pleased to say that he trusts me with his household in the operation of this villa.
Oh, so
Master
he's like a
Sayus
major domo or whatever.
Yes, Master Sayus is quite lenient. Who is hissing?
I think
Oh,
that's
that-
Panga.
What?
Oh, I thought that was my headphones.
Oh, is that? No, there was definitely hissing.
I don't know. It sounded like somebody was
Wait.
pouring water.
Gas leak. We gotta get out of here.
I mean, we can pour water. We can make that happen. We have that power.
I didn't hear anything, so it might be my microphone.
Might be.
I heard hissing too.
All right, but
Yeah,
it's gone.
I did. I just don't know who it was. And it's not acting up at the moment anyway. So
He says to Drusus, is there anything else that I can provide or that the household could provide for you while you wait for my master?
Could you tell me, since you have been with the master for all this time, from what my my court dealings have told me the wolves have not always been a fascination of his. What changed recently?
He looks around and says, It really is not my place to say. I believe that it is perhaps a fashion statement.
I would like Cecilia to roll insight on that.
Please do. Yes, thank you.
I am definitely not rolling insight.
He,
I'm
the
sorry.
That
I
is
missed
a
that.
-1.
the major domo there, he looks very, very nervous. His long ears are flickering a bit as he looks around to each person, not quite meeting your eyes.
What did he say to spawn the insight check again?
That the wolves are merely a fashion, most likely.
That it's not really his place to question, and that he believes the wolves to be simply a fashion statement.
Okay, so this is a direct question about that statue. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Just taking notes. Don't mind me.
So Cecilia would sort of speak out loud, and being like, if it was, I am curious then why, if it was just a fashion statement, why you yourself are not wearing it, and why it would only be decorated on the statue outside, if that were to be the case.
I but serve at my master's pleasure. I am not but a slave. I do not have the finances to buy such things as a wolfskin hat. That would be beyond my meager finances. The master treats me well and provides me with room, board, all that I need. If you're asking if he mistreats me, then no, he does not.
Major Domo, do you typically provide the seal to your master's documents, or does he do it himself?
Anna looks up at that question.
I provide the seal for documents that relate to the business of the household, but for all other matters of private correspondence, that would be for my master.
Has he changed the seal for the ones you have signed recently?
What an odd question. Of course not.
I see.
I'm gonna roll insight on that again.
Wow, so untrusting.
Go, sentient lie detector.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he still seems nervous, but this he seems on firmer ground.
Okay.
He is not. Why would he change his seal? That doesn't make any sense. In fact, you can see the coat of arms hanging in this room, which would be more in line with what you would expect. Which I don't remember what I said that originally was.
I think it was like an outstretched hand or something, or maybe a sack of coins.
Something.
Oh, no, an open hand awaiting money.
Yes, open hand. The major domo is not even his name.
Okay.
Nor has anyone asked it.
No, I mean he's the background, right?
Yes.
So,
He
I
is
mean,
the
if
he
does
is the
want that-
definition of an NPC.
If you are running the day-to-day operations in the master's stead, how many do you oversee?
There are 20 household servants, mostly in the kitchen, and those who fetch things for the household, and then there are the maids who come in every day at certain hours. I am tasked with overseeing all of it. He says, and he seems to be a little bit proud while saying so. It is a great sign of trust.
He's
Cecilia
an elf,
nods at
right?
that.
Is he an elf?
Long ears, I assume he is. Oh, the image looks like it is.
Yes, he is. He is very much an elf.
Drusus will just kind of say, yes, the wealth of experience your kind provides usually leads to good majordomo work and oversight of others. Has there been a large amount of hiring of new staff recently or replacement of old staff?
Well, no, not for our villa. I would know of such a thing. I know all who come and go from this villa. It is my job.
Indeed, and that is why I asked, because I know you would know, as any good majordomo would.
Did you say no major replacements of staff or no replacements of staff at all?
I asked about any mass like if a bunch of staff got replaced or new ones got hired.
Firing and hirings.
Yes, mass firings and hirings. Like say, out of character, like say if somebody had replaced the noble, how he would replace the servants with his own men.
That part of the conversation is not in character, correct?
I did say that, yes.
Okay.
So no major and no mass replacements.
Correct.
Cool, thank you.
I believe that's all the questioning I have.
Well, perhaps when negotiations are concluded, I can show you around the household if you wish. At your pleasure, of course.
Indeed, perhaps I can be inspired to bring some ideas back to my father.
Is there anything else that you may need me to fetch while you await my master? Please feel free to have a seat.
I remain standing.
Drusus will sit.
Anar will sit.
If you could fetch me a quill and a paper to write a missive, that would be most appreciated.
Anar pulls out one of his sheets of paper, a spare inkwell, and a quill.
Okay.
The scribe is ready.
The scribe is ready.
So, did you still need me to fetch quill and paper?
I think this is good enough. My appreciation. So, Cecilia will walk over to Anar and write down a message, just saying that she believes that like once the servant leaves the room, she'll write the message saying that she believes that the thing is not just a like not just fashion's statement, and that he wasn't lying about the seal as far as she knows, and she hands the paper to Drusus.
Okay, so you showed him that you have your doubts as to his
Yeah.
intentions.
Yeah, without saying it out loud in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Drusus will read it, nod at Cecilia, and pocket the paper.
Now, Anar does look like he's read it, but he makes no motion
Yep.
otherwise to that. You said
What?
Cecilia was your name, right?
Yep. Yeah, Cecilia wouldn't mind like Anar seeing it or anything.
All right. Speaking of which, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Have fun with that one, guys.
Did you say that you feel he's hiding something?
Well,
For Cecilia or
Yeah, Cecilia.
yeah, that that the wolf is not just a fashion statement, so yeah, it would be hiding something there.
of course, the seated noble is not ready, but the
I'm
guarded
going
attention is very ready.
You know, that being said, I could probably stop asking nearly as many questions as I am doing, and just rewatch the video when we're done.
No, I'm absolutely okay with you asking.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I casually place my hands on the hilt of my swords.
No, yeah, figures.
Actually, Anar's going first.
Yeah, I need to put my name up there. I didn't have anything either.
Should the others also be rolling?
I'm assuming no.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I am
If-
still going first.
No.
Dex modifier on Anar.
Yes.
Yeah, Dex.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
My-
sorry, I
mine's
have
16.
not been paying attention.
You
So
might want to change it to 21.3, Sai. So I guess that
There,
works.
there you go.
I think I need to start paying attention again.
I need to remember how to put this on. Hold on. There's Beyond. More
Ream's
option.
being a bad DM.
No, he's
What?
not. Smite him. Smite him with all
I'm
smitiness.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You hear a thunderstorm brewing above the villa.
You look up, it's in the villa.
Exactly. You do get it.
Localized only in this room at this time of year.
The thunderstorm is
This time of
coming
day,
from inside-
located entirely within your meeting room.
It's
the
just the
thunderstorm
Northern
is
Lights.
falling inside the house.
What did? Oh, there's Certus. Okay.
I wasn't joking.
Ah, jeez. Oh,
All right. I think we're all in here.
Yes. Even with disadvantage and a -1, you beat me.
okay, there we go.
There we go.
Why
That's
do
a
you have
good question.
disadvantage?
I'd look into that.
Are you wearing heavy armor? Oh wait,
That doesn't do that.
Yeah, that doesn't do that.
No, for some reason my D&D Beyond widget had me rolling with disadvantage.
Were
So-
you holding Alt by any chance while you clicked? Alt or Control?
Alt doesn't do that. It's just control.
Well, my Alt GR does.
Oh, okay.
It
No,
might be
it's only
your
one more
hotkeys.
anyway. It's a 6 instead of a 5.
I mean, it's not because the the first thing you rolled was the 5.
I rolled a 6 and a 7 minus 1.
Yeah, so it's a 5.
So yeah, the first one was a 6. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Okay, now that I'm paying attention, what are we doing?
And someone just got deleted. It was Felix.
Yeah, because he was
Hi.
in here.
No, he wasn't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't.
Not on our spot. Not from our view.
1, 2,
Were you that hidden?
4, 5,
I haven't rolled
6,
stealth yet.
7, 8. I see all
I
8
see
people.
I see 7.
You see 7 people in the
Turn order.
turn order.
Do you see
I don't
Felix?
see.
Like now
There
There's
Felix.
Oh, yeah, there he is at 5.
There
and
he
he should be above Certos. Yes. Okay. Now we're all good.
Yes, but now there are 2 Felixes.
Now I don't know which one to delete. What's this initiative look like for you?
It is still there.
What number is it?
5.15.
Yeah.
All right, good. I can pick the right one then.
How do I set it to do the tiebreaker again?
Okay. Click the little B dice down in the bottom right hand
Yeah,
corner.
nope.
In the middle,
I didn't
go
mean to do
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That was
There.
an accident. I already rolled. I was clicking the wrong thing.
More options. Then you go all the way at the bottom and
How many
click advanced
Felixes?
options.
Okay.
And then up towards the top, it says add tiebreaker to initiative rolls.
Okay. There we go. Thank you.
Sure thing. It took me a while to find it, so I figured I would better off stepping in.
$13.14, I think.
So are we given any indication as to? Oh,
Can you
never mind.
roll initiative for the bandit? Just
Bandit?
initiative for a bandit.
Gasp.
Bandito.
Gasp.
Well, unless somebody appears in the middle of our room, Anar's not going to do anything, so we might as well go ahead and skip him. He's currently writing. I think I'm going to be relying heavily on my passive perception on this character.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get there. All right. So to start out, the major domo goes over to try the door, and as he does, the pillars start hissing, and you see a greenish gas filtering into the room.
Oh, I'm made for this. Literally.
Yeah, probably.
And the major domo finds that the door is locked.
Shield the door, if you would.
Thank you, Larch.
Can I roll the kick down the door? What would that be?
I gotta be right back.
If there's thing going on, yeah, I think NRA is going to be doing something about that.
Yeah. First of all, what is NR going to do? Because there's definitely the hissing is audible. It is definitely a psst, and you see the gas coming into the room. It's not subtle.
Is from all of the pillars here?
Yes, from each of the pillars.
Honestly, when you said hissing, I immediately thought snake for some reason.
I guess what Anar will do is he'll try this door to see if this one's open.
You find that door is locked.
Okay, now he's going to look nervously at the 4 other people in the room and yeah, just look nervous.
All right, and then we're on to shield.
Okay, I step in front of the door and roll the kick. What would that be? Athletics?
Yeah, athletics is fine for trying to break down the door.
Does the kid break down the door?
Somehow I don't think you
I don't
succeed.
think. Yeah, I don't think you did very much there, Haas.
So with a 10, the door kind of gives a little under your weight, but it is not breaking through. It's
Oh, ew.
uh,
Oh, that's
still
revolting. Oh, ew. All right. I want to deal with that.
I just got back. What's wrong with the door?
Door won't budge.
It's put his
It's
weight
not
in.
breaking, is what.
Yeah, it's apparently a fairly sturdy door, and a 10 is not going to break it down.
Cecilia, your turn, I believe.
So those of you
Oh,
who
it looks like it is. Oh,
those of you who are in the kitchen, I don't think you have any idea what's going on yet.
Nope.
So yes, Cecilia, I believe it is now your turn.
You continue to eat bread and cheeses.
I mean, we heard the door get slammed into, right?
See, that might have been good. Maybe, probably not.
Probably not.
It was only
I
a
mean,
10, so probably not.
You're
I
several
mean-
rooms away, and it was only a 10.
Oh, we're several rooms away. Okay.
I mean,
Okay, I'm back.
given the map, you are
welcome back.
Oh, I thought it was
90 feet away.
I thought it was like here. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
You might have heard a loud noise, but that's about it.
We'll assume it's some hand slamming.
Of course, the one who has poison resistance and can hold his breath for an hour isn't in the room with the poison gas.
I mean, the guy
Hey,
who
Matt.
doesn't breathe is in the room. so-
No, I am.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm also not in the room. You don't have poison resistance.
I'm a bit disappointed that I don't have I don't have a set of thieves tools yet. For Cecilia. Okay, so what's happened so far? I'm guessing shield failed.
Shield kicked the door. It did not go down under one assault.
Okay. What shall Cecilia do?
The major dome is going to run over to the other door and find it locked in the meantime, by the way.
Okay.
Most of it be out of your way.
And this bottom door is also locked, right?
Wall
Yes.
staples.
And I already
Okay.
found that.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take a dodge action.
What are
Did
the
not
doors
realize
made of?
this came with wall staples. It's fun.
The doors are made of
I'm
like
assuming
heavy,
a thick wood.
a nice thick wood to keep
Wheat oak.
prying
Or-
ears. Since this is
Or
a medium.
actually, Cecilia's gonna try and help, or try and kick down the door as well.
That sounds flammable.
It's
Probably.
stick, so good luck with that. Ouch.
Barely gives way under her.
Her lack of weight.
Drusus will just watch this and say, "Not what I meant, but I admire the spirit."
Oh, I didn't hear what you suggested.
Oh no, he just suggested you take a turn at the door, but that's not what he meant.
I don't have a thieves tools on me.
Unfortunate.
How do you not have thieves' tools?
How'd you
I
miss that
have-
one?
I have the proficiency, but I only start with 15 gold. Thieves tools cost 25 gold.
Oof.
Oh.
You
What
would have needed
class are
a
you?
you need a small loan from Drusus.
No, I'm not getting.
I got it from my background of spy.
Oh.
Proficiency in thieves tools. But the spy background does not give you a set of thieves tools. Or do they?
I'm like, how the hell do you not have thieves' tools? I have thieves' tools.
Criminal background. Just double checking.
How the hell did that happen? I mean, I guess in my case, it's also like hard required mechanically, so.
Okay,
Skipping past the kitchen.
Oh, crowbar. Cecilia hands a crowbar over to.
Oh yeah, that's convenient.
Okay. Yeah. Cecilia hands a crowbar over to Shield.
To shield.
Yes.
Drusus will step into the middle of the room.
No. No eat. No, you don't get to eat.
He'll hold his hand up facing the door that the major domo is in front of and say, "Major domo, move if you would." And apologies about this.
He'll move.
And he'll cast Firebolt at the door.
What kind of damage do you do there?
2.
Not a lot.
can see
This will
that.
ignite the gas.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. So you're stealing it. You're not going to hand it back after you're done crowbarring. I see.
No. Just in case I have to. I'm not a
No,
thief.
all it does
I'm a
is modify
bodyguard.
you. All it will do is modify your athletics roll.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
give you
okay.
advantage on athletics. Yeah, I think with the 2, you singe the door, and that's about it. You don't remember where materials are, do you? In the DMG?
Nope.
Yeah.
Number of hit points materials have. Objects, here we go. Yeah, the door has like 18 hit points, so.
So clearly we need to go off of Pokemon type logic and have it take double because it's fire based damage. That's how that works, right?
All right, those of you who need to breathe.
Oh no, that's me.
It's not me.
Those of you who need to breathe and are in the gas, roll a con save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Well, one of you isn't. 2 of you aren't.
Maybe I'm not doing anything this time.
Wow.
Ouch.
I'm going nappy.
Yeah, those of you who are not Cecilia, Drusus and Anar, you fall asleep.
Major Domo, when did you install vents in the pillars?
The major demo also falls asleep.
Say son of a bitch in undercommon, whatever that would be.
I understood that.
So Anar is asleep. Shield.
I use the crowbar that Cecilia is lending me
Well, was.
to try to.
No, is. No, they're awake.
Yep, she's awake. To try to pry open this door. So I roll athletics and then what?
You roll athletics with advantage.
Okay, well,
Roll again. It's okay.
Mhm.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you put the crowbar in, you pop that thing open.
For future reference, you can hold shift and click, and it will hotkey to advantage.
Yep. Super helpful.
And find yourself staring at several people, all wearing wolf masks and armed with daggers and bows.
I draw my swords. Wait, where are they again? I mean, everybody else.
We're in no man's land.
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
Where's the kitchen?
We don't know where the kitchen
Somewhere.
is.
Don't
It's
know.
probably to the left.
It was the other door, the servant's entrance.
What was it here for that? Great. Okay, so I draw my swords.
All right. Gleb Gleb and Larissa do not hear anything yet. Cecilia, you're still awake.
Okay. Upon seeing this, Cecilia sort of takes her crowbar, like, and sort of tries her best to pry open this door down here.
So you're going to go try the other door?
Yeah. Prying open this one down there.
Just kick Anar out of the way. He's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, where was it? Oh, wrong sheet. Athletics.
Nice roll.
All right, so you're popping that door open.
Yep.
All right, the door is open onto an empty room.
Okay.
And for some reason, light getting through.
Locked.
Am I able to
Because I was clicking it.
pull one of these party members into the room?
Sure.
Okay. I'll I'll-
Jesus.
yeah, I'm gonna pull Drusus into this room if
Not resist, so Drusus comes into the room with you.
and and she pulls in the scribe if possible. If not, then that's
I think-
Cecilia's turn. It takes a full action to shake awake, right?
Yes, you need to use your action to shake somebody awake.
Okay, and I use that to open the door.
So the bandits, the lead one in the front there says, "Remember, get the negotiator. Kill the rest."
Do I hear them saying this?
Oh yes, they're saying this loud enough that even those in the kitchen are going to hear it.
How convenient.
How convenient.
I
And
say you can try.
then they are going to fire their bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them bows at Shield there. What's your AC?
Oi!
My AC is 18.
What is? Oh my God! That bandit
Dreamy.
with that 8 piercing
Wow. Someone wants to die.
over my dead body.
My
Got it, Chief.
goodness.
So that is an 8 and a 6.
that is 14.
I think that
You
would
are
kill anyone.
down.
Are you dead?
Probably
Not
not.
dead,
Son of a
but down.
bitch.
Drusus would be dead.
Yeah, I would be dead too. Well, no, the 8 would knock me out, and yeah.
Are my messages coming in the chat? Because they're very light for me, and it's hard to see them.
There was one about the suit of armor poking.
Okay, so they're coming through. Yeah, because on my screen, it's very very light. It looks like it's trying to send, but it hasn't sent yet, kind of thing.
That's why I have dark mode on.
I do have dark mode, and that's why it looks bizarre. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yes, this common Roman noble food, tacos.
You never know.
I didn't rush through it.
Felix, you've heard sounds of yelling and combat.
All right, I will look at the suit of armor, and I will move. And I'll use, I guess, my bonus action to dash, and I will try and open this door.
You can open that door.
Oh boy.
Gasp.
You find yourself
Oh.
in a bedroom. Looks like servants' quarters.
Rip. All right.
Well, that's your object interaction.
Yeah.
It may be fastest to go out and around the front.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd hoped this
I
room
think you
and
could
this room were
I think
connected.
I think you could still, at the very least, use your action to open the door. I
That
think you could do that. Huh?
I said that door is open.
Yeah, so you could probably it is already open. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just happened?
Yeah, that's basically all my movement.
Shirtos.
Sertos kind of wipes his greasy hands on his tunic. He goes, "What? Did y'all hear that? What's going on in the other room?"
Well, let's go find out.
That's his turn. They told us to wait in the kitchen though. I really don't know if it's appropriate for us to go over to that side.
Who cares?
Hang, I would love to do things once the initiative wraps back around.
Enchantment.
That's his turn. He's done.
Shirtos is just going to sit contemplating his sandwich.
Well, he's going to shuffle and he's going to look perturbed and unsure. But yes, that's his turn.
Nice.
All right, Drusus, you are still asleep.
Oh, where's my blanket? My bed is cold.
Anar is also still asleep.
Oh, good.
My stuffed orc that I sleep with.
Shield, you were downed, right? So,
Yes.
death save.
Please don't die session 1/2.
I mean, it's
Okay, so,
tradition for
how do
somebody
I do that
to.
again?
I did last time.
Yeah, you did.
If your hit points are
How do I
zero,
do,
show up for death saves.
do what now?
If your hit points are down to 0, it should show up to let you roll death saves on your character sheet.
Oh shit! I didn't. Hold on. So I just put it all up to 13, I guess. Or 14. What was it? 14?
14, but doesn't matter. Doesn't go over 0.
Yeah. Click the damage
So
button.
what do I roll? A D20?
Yep.
The death save. There should be a little thingy up
That's
there.
that save button. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a success.
Hey, Schlorpy, you're up.
Is it slorping time? I bet it's slorping time.
I don't. Oh well, what's funny is I was gonna have him be introduced in a completely different way, but since there's a combat, I can't do that no more. So, he was gonna roll out of a box and just greet everyone
Hi, how are you?
as a little blob. But right now he's just in a suit of armor, or like a leather suit of armor with like face coverings and stuff. So he's gonna stand up and walk over here and go through this door. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this the door we need to go through?
Yes.
5.
20.
Remind me what color we're slurping in?
What?
What color are we slurping in?
I don't know what that means.
What color are you?
Mauve.
At the moment I'm blue, but
Okay.
you can't see that right now because I'm behind armor.
You would not be able to see where your face holes would be. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
There are slits, but you can't see. I mean, there's no eyes to look at, so you just see like slits.
Okay.
20, 24, 30. He's gonna dash. 10, 15, 20, 30. Which way am I going? This way?
Yes, this way, towards the columns,
Alright.
towards the open portico.
Alright. I'm gonna go this way, and when he walks that way, you kind of hear a wet slap every time he walks, but he doesn't acknowledge it. He just keeps moving.
Like a duck.
Yeah.
Quack, 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 bitch.
Lauricia?
All right.
So-
Dashing is that's an action to. Is it double move? Right.
Yes, unless
Yes.
got a bonus action.
At least. Right. At least for people who aren't. And I'm trying to remember how to do the thing. The arrow thing.
You left click to start the arrow, then you right click to set your waypoints.
I'm trying to left click it. It's not letting me do things. Oh, I have to do the thing first. I have to actually have the ruler selected. That might help a
Yeah,
little bit.
that helps.
Okay. 25. So that's 25. So, and then we'll have. So we're gonna start with. Oh, dang it! I have to actually move the thing. So we're gonna do that. That's 25, and then.
And if you pick up your token and right click while you're holding your token, it'll show you how far you're moving.
Yeah, that too. And then again, you can keep right clicking and it will set waypoints.
Okay, so that's 50, and then we'll have 10 more after that.
Oh yeah, you need to hold down the left click the entire way.
Damn it. Right.
These enemies don't know that they're inside this door yet. Do they?
They have line
Yeah.
of sight. I have line of sight on one, so they have line of sight on me.
And that's as far as we're going with the six. That's as far as we're going with 60 feet. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, never
Answer.
mind. So there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to see like the door we're trying to get through, right? Because that's like across the thing, right?
What do you mean?
Like, because we're trying to get into like where the meeting room is, right?
Right.
The
You know
door's
that they
open.
came through into this patio here.
Oh, I thought there was a
open.
wall. I thought there was a
No, this is
wall.
open. If you can see through it, it's open.
Okay. Mind you, there's no way in hell we're gonna actually be able to see anything. So, all right. All right, and without the ability to do anything else fun, we're gonna end our turn. Oh my god, seriously? Well, that's annoying. All right, yeah, we're ending our turn without the ability to do anything else.
Mhm.
Was hoping we could shoot something, but you know. All right, we're done.
All right, Cecilia.
Cecilia uses her action to shake Drusus awake. Young master, we are under attack right now.
Your bodyguard is dying.
And then I'll use my free object interaction to move Anar into this room as well.
Now I'm an object.
Well, we kind of.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. I'm an object.
You're
Yep.
functioning as a
I am basically a limp noodle, and as far as Shield is concerned, he's doing exactly his fucking job.
Yep. Okay. And I don't have any bonus action stuff, so that's my turn. I'll stand by the door like this.
Well, at least Cerito should be awake.
He's still prone.
Or sorry, Drusus.
Yeah, I'm awake, but
I'll-
I'm still.
I'll get people eventually.
All right, they move in towards the door, but the one that's kind of seems to be leading them, I'm going to put a little red dot on for the moment, or at least ordering this group about, says, "Hold on, wait for the gas to dissipate." And
Oh, thank God.
we got a line of sight on Cecilia here,
Yeah,
and
I can see them.
fires an arrow at Cecilia, who has +2 because cover.
Okay, so it's a 17 to hit.
Well, it hits.
God damn it!
Oof.
This is going very poorly.
TPK.
Dreamy, stop!
She's standing tall. She's standing firm. With an arrow puncturing.
She wants
Some
this.
vitals.
She wants this campaign to end already.
He has one. I mean, I don't know. I think if he has like 1 hit point left, it's fine.
Yes.
TPK session 0. That is her life's goal.
It's a good life goal.
Out those rolls, dear.
You know, I'll wait and reset the beam of light. I'm open to it.
All right, Felix, you're up.
All right, I will look over at my companion stuffing his face with the sandwich and kind of motion like, all right, let's go. And I will leave and then dash. Oh, it actually selected. There we go. And that's it.
All right, Cerdos. Everyone else is abandoning you.
Oh, I guess we're going this way. There, slow down now, little legs, little legs.
Oh
That's my
boy, I
turn.
can't wait to show you I have no legs and I'm faster than you.
Hey there, baby legs. I'm regular legs.
All right, and that's all you're doing there.
Yep.
All right, Drusus.
Well, this is all rather untoward, Goose. Where's the sleep spell when you need it?
It's in the next room.
It's asleep.
Damn question.
Hmm?
What's with these stars?
Oh right, yeah,
Statue.
I've got sleep
That is the statue of the first empress.
Okay.
with the wolf's head on it.
That somebody has put a wolf's hat on. You know, almost like what these guys are wearing without the mask.
Hey, I wonder who it could have been.
It'll be the last thing we ever see. The Dreamy will kill us all.
Oh yeah, I roll a 22 to shoot the door, but an 11 to shoot the bandit.
I mean, to
Hey,
be fair,
anything helps.
Of course it is. Oh, that's not good.
I'm sorry, what? Are we opening doors?
Well, there, I can. So because of the lighting is weird, and I'm sure this has to do with the map design. There's like a part of this wall that's see through, and I can see Boyo.
Is it a window?
Maybe. I don't know why
The
there'd be an
door-
internal window to another room.
The
I mean,
doors aren't
it's like real
covers.
life meeting room. It's like real life meeting room.
It's like this part of the wall. So yeah, as I walked down here, I saw Boyo.
Does that block
There you
it?
go. Yep, that blocked it.
look, what?
Just a
Trick of the light.
it's just the bad lighting job that I did on this.
We love you, Dream.
Yeah, well, part of it is
We don't love your rolls though, Dreamy.
I had to move the map a little bit because it was not aligned properly to the grid, and I thought it was. So I had to
Oh,
go
I
back
hate that.
and redo all
yeah,
of
so
the
do I.
ball.
Oh,
God,
no.
that's irritating as hell.
Hey, Dreamy's fine. It's her rolling that we hate.
I'm finding her roles absolutely hilarious.
Well, maybe the slime will just walk off. They'll never have known he was a slime ever. He just walks away.
Into the sunset.
Yeah, basically.
All right, the gas seems to be starting to waft out of the room. You have about a turn
Jesus.
before they're going to be able to walk through easily.
Wouldn't the gas walk into them? Waft into them?
It's an
They have
open air.
gas masks on.
Oh.
So this is sleep turn 3 for me.
Still asleep. Nobody's woken you up. All right. Shield, death save.
Just don't roll a 1. Hey, that was close.
That's 2 successes.
Watch next turn you get a 20 when you don't need it.
That would be nice. I mean, it's good, but the whole not needing it, that's not the good thing.
At least I'm
Let
not
them.
good.
I'm gonna dash down here. 40 feet.
Okay. If you have anything ranged, you can probably see them before that if you come over a little bit.
Yeah, but then I can't dash.
That's fine. All right, so you dash over there.
Also, my range is like 20 unless I throw disadvantage, but like I don't want to freaking give up my sneak. I don't know what's going on right now, so those could just be normal people. I don't want to throw knives at them yet.
Yeah,
It's nice you're being cautious.
the armed men with masks on could just be normal people.
And
They could be,
longbows
you know.
out.
Guards. They could be guards. I don't know. For the first time meeting them. I also can't see everything that's going on.
You see, my problem is even with good range, I don't think I'm going to be able to see anyone on a regular move. That's really annoying.
Be faster.
Yeah, I'd love to. Give it a little bit.
Give it 10. Give it 4 levels. You get the movable feat.
I mean, I would imagine there's something that I could maybe make later that increases move.
Yeah.
Mobile feet, or yeah, you could actually boots of thingy.
There you go.
I know, really, really helpful there. Boots of thingy.
And without being able to see already, then we're going to, because that's 30, we're going to have to dash again, which means no shooty this time. And right about here's a pretty good vantage point, so we're probably going to stop.
Unless you want to take cover beside the statue.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If they have like crossbows and we'd be able to see that, then we could probably like duck behind it.
Yeah, like you can put yourself in the face of the statue because it's in the middle of all that, and it's got a big statue on a plinth with. I mean, it's bigger than life size. Think like size of David.
Yep. Yeah, we'll hide behind the damn thing.
All right, Cecilia.
Free object interaction to close the door.
Okay.
And full action to wake up Anar.
Thank you.
Shake Anar awake.
All right, so Anar is awake.
Okay.
Wake up, bitch.
And
That was a
Cecilia is still blocking the door, protecting Drusus and the others.
We're already at 30, though, is the issue.
Not a dwarf.
Well, good thing I have long legs.
This is true.
Do you want me to make the dwarf jet boots? We can do that. We have that. We have the technology.
Oh, you don't know how comfortable I'd be with jet boots, mister, but thank you.
Are you a hobbit or a dwarf?
Yes.
Oh,
All right,
He's
so
half hobbit, half dwarf.
You are short man McGee.
you just closed the door and woke up Anar, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you moving anywhere else or just staying there?
I'm staying in front of the door.
Unfortunately, Cecilia, I believe that is their idea.
All right. As I said, this turn the gas is still there, so they're still kind of watching it.
Thank God.
Felix.
All right, I will move up to here. No, I'll take a pot shot at this guy. See what happens.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and label the rest of these for a moment. Green, orange, and purple. All right. And that was a 13 at blue there.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually. Oh, I could have fun with this. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to have fun.
You should.
I am super going to have fun. Let's go. I need to see what range that is. Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Oh,
All right. You shoot a bandit. The bandit dies.
What?
Oh, okay. You
Oh,
shoot the guy with the wolf mask. The wolf mask guy dies.
Oh,
That means bandit stats does not mean they're bandits.
Well, that's all I can do.
He goes down, spins, cries out. The rest of them start noticing that there are people creeping up behind them. Certos.
All right, now what's going on? What is that fella dead?
Yes.
wow.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
As far as
Can
you
I-
know, yes.
You haven't seen very many people alive with arrows sticking out of their chest.
I mean, maybe it got cauterized really fast. Maybe it didn't go in super deep.
It's not a lightsaber.
It could be.
I forgot to
This
mention that
doesn't look
I'm
very
actually
good
a
at all.
Jedi and I shoot lightsabers as arrows.
Well, I mean, we could do that. We have the power.
We have the techno. No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
You
Kind
have
of.
cleric.
Look, with technology, anything is possible.
Is the cleric doing anything else here?
Yes. Am I able to see the giant machine man just lying on the ground?
I mean, I think you would be able to. You can see straight ahead, right?
All right, so you'll sort of get up on his tippy toes and go, "Hey, you there? Stop laying about."
Amazing.
Are we trying to go for
Am
a
I
West
able
Country
to
accent? Is that it?
respond? Am I able to respond to this? Because I'm not dead. I'm just.
Oh, you're up
No.
on.
You're
uh,
You're
unconscious.
healed.
Well, now you have 4 hit points, so you're conscious.
But you didn't get those until afterward.
The healing word was lazy bum.
Love.
That's his
Oh,
turn.
so I have 4 hit points.
He says the word lazy bum, and it starts glowing in the air and wafts over and lands on Shield, and Shield feels better, takes a deep breath.
Oh, well, that was weird.
But he doesn't need to breathe.
I can
Just need-
simulate it.
So what's Drews is doing?
That is a good question. So what is Drusus doing now? Assuming Certus is done.
Assuming we hear all that going on. He'll step back up,
I think
Kind
you'd
of.
be muffled.
kind of wiggle past
Mhm.
Cecilia to throw the door back open for a sec.
Yeah. Cecilia backs away. There. Backs up to Drusus' room.
All right, we'll try this again. Orange. Have some fire.
Ooh, fun.
Orange, you take down Orange.
How the fuck did these guys get me down to 0 when they're
Because they
dying
all
like
five
flies?
fired at you simultaneously.
They,
Yeah.
All-
they
All
squatted
5
you guys.
fired at you,
They firing squatted your butt.
And one
and
of them
2
got a
of them
crit.
hit you.
And
Yeah,
of
one
them
got a crit.
You're lucky that crit was only 3. If it would have been the 8, you would have been dead.
We can rebuild him. That's fine.
It's
As long as the core
Save
survives.
one for me.
Turns the dust.
It's basically one of the few times in D&D it's at low levels when you can actually do enough damage to double how many hit points they have.
Yeah, but it's level 1. I'm not going to do instant death rolls.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I'm sure if you want to insta-die, Dream will let you insta-die.
Woo!
You really want to. It better be dramatic, however. All right, so Drusus, you fire off firebolt, you run away from the door.
Indeed.
All right, the gas is no more. Anar, what are you doing? Laying on the ground.
Okay. First we're gonna get up, and then we've got 15 feet of movement, do we?
If you normally have 30, yes.
Awesome. And I was going to pull out one of his books, and he's going to flip through it real quick, and he's going to walk over this way. I can get to here.
Either square.
Yep, any media minimal. And let's give them a taste of their own medicine. It is a 20-foot circle.
All right, roll your 5d8.
Well, they're done.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Son, that was a hell of a roll.
I don't need the circle. They're within 20 feet of each other.
Awesome.
I mean, that's 15 feet right there.
fair enough. I was going to draw to make sure nobody else was within range, like, friendly fire.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. Magical sleep doesn't do. I have immunity to magical sleep, so
I don't know that yet.
Now, do you have an off switch? That's the question.
He will. I mean, do you have an up switch?
I assume not.
I
It is-
think
it
the off
is-
switch is getting
the-
hit by too many arrows.
Yeah, I was gonna say the off switch was two well placed arrows.
So we can invent an off switch. That's what I'm getting out of this.
So he's always turned on.
Who falls asleep here?
I fucking hate you, Fee.
I think everybody, purple, red, and whoever's over here is definitely asleep. I don't know how many others are there.
So they are asleep. Shield, what are you doing?
Cecilia is sort of seeing this. Cecilia seeing this yells out, "Leave the leader alive!"
Here,
Cecilia,
and I
Cecilia calls out, "Leave the leader alive!" He will be able to
Okay,
answer questions.
I go over here to Mr. Green Dude, and I
Sorry.
Here's just what
am gonna
Sir
stab
Shield,
him with my
remember-
scimitar.
Sir Shield, remember, we do not kill defenseless people.
They shot at me.
Yes, and they will see justice done. As a servant of the
one.
Empire, you will obey its laws.
Can I hit them with the pommel of my sword or whatever?
Certainly.
That
What
will
would I
wake him
do?
up, probably.
That will wake them up, but I guess you're trying to knock them out.
So wake them up for 2 seconds before you knock them out again.
Okay, I go back. Damn it. I don't know what to do.
I mean, you
Tom-
can whack him and choose to knock him out if that's
You
what you want.
I mean, do you
Yes,
have a
I
rope?
want to do that.
Do you have a rope?
I want to do that. What would I do? Athletics?
Just
Okay.
roll an attack.
Like
You roll it just like a regular attack with that weapon.
Yep, and you would double your damage, but it doesn't really matter. You're knocking
Unless you roll a 1, I think you'll get it.
Yeah, you knock him out. So,
I mutter "son of a whore" under my breath.
just gonna turn him upside down. All right, so he's knocked out. Anything else you're doing?
Hold on. No, I think I took my. Hold on. Let me see if I have any bonus actions. Jesus, what's going on here? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can take a bonus action to. Am I able to move over to purple?
Sorry, you can bonus action to do what?
To weapon fighting. Can I move over to purple and knock his ass out too, or attempt to at least?
If you've got the movement, sure. Remember, you only have half movement because you were prone.
Okay, hold on. Jesus.
Go ahead for now.
Does that help?
Yes, I believe it. Okay. And there's 11 hit.
You have advantage because they're asleep.
Just give me what your damage is.
Okay.
They're asleep. You're not going to miss them.
Not unless you swing
You,
absolutely
you,
wildly.
you won't necessarily wake them up, or excuse me, knock them out, but you probably won't miss them at the moment. No.
No,
So-
they're. I look at it this way: they're low enough level that they're asleep. You're going to hit them. So he's knocked out.
Yes.
Anything else you're doing?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. Gleb gleb.
15, 20, 25. He's going to come into the room and see a bunch of knocked out people and a bunch of blood from the dead ones. And he sees this one just chilling asleep. So he's gonna go and tie him up with rope.
All right. So you're tying him up.
Yes.
All right. Well, he's tied up. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
And entirely just like, well, not tiredly, but put my sword to my brow and go and like, kind of salute him. You know what I'm talking about?
The man in the leather armor.
Yes.
Okay. He just nods at you.
Lauricia.
Well, if they're already dealt with, for fuck's sake, we can't even really. I guess we can get rid of that. Okay. So we can move right over here. That's 30, I believe. And at this point, anyone or like, so red is tied up, blue and orange are dead.
And the
Green
other two
is
are knocked
Purple and green are knocked out.
asleep or knocked out.
knocked out.
Knocked
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Upside down, knocked out. Right side up. They're asleep.
So they're done. So like this is over then. Okay. If that's the case, I'm actually gonna hang. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go over here and stop. There's not a whole lot for us to do at this point. When we can, we'll get over to the door and ensure that everyone else is safe. But I guess we could dash over there. I guess we could like dash over to the door. Is it open or is it like barricaded right now?
I mean, that door is open. If you can see the door is open, it's open.
Right. Okay.
Not open anymore.
Oh, fuck off. All right. We are in fact going to go dash inside and go check on everyone, and hopefully don't get shot at immediately by a bunch of terrified people. All right. We'll enter then and take a look around at like who we can see and kind of just assess.
You see the major domo, I believe.
The major domo is asleep. He was knocked out by the gas. You see Anar. You see Cecilia with an arrow sticking out of her.
After okay, after kind of just mentally assessing their safety, we're gonna end our turn. Like they're fine. Yeah, she has 1 hit point. She's got an arrow sticking out of her, but they're fine. She's gonna go turn behind her and go like spit on the ground next to like right in front of her, back towards the assassination people. And she's just She's gonna spit on the ground next to them, and she's going to say, softly, more or less, to herself, "May your lineage be forgotten." And then enter her. She's done.
All right, Cecilia.
Okay. Cecilia will step down and step towards Drusus and report that the courtyard seems to be secure at the moment. The our accompaniment is there on scene at the moment, so it might be the safest spot there at the moment.
Thank you, Cecilia. Tend to your wounds as best you can and regroup with the others.
You go first. I'll hold the flank, and Cecilia takes the dodge action.
Uh-oh.
More dudes.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Shock and awe.
Shark and all.
80, 320, okay. All right, Certos. See, hold on, let me
I hear some keys.
Oh, that's my keys. Sorry, I was just fidgeting with them.
All right, Certos. The first one is at you. And probably a miss.
Where are they coming from? Oh.
Somewhere. You don't know.
You do see an arrow fly through the portico, however. And then followed by two more, but the other two are at Felix there.
Yeah, that first one hits me
Rit-
and I'm down.
Bye, Felix. We hardly knew you.
Do I see or hear this arrow or bolt or whatever?
I mean, you can see it coming through the portico, and you hear the hitting of flesh.
Hey, did that second one
No.
hit you?
Yes.
You mean the critical? Absolutely.
Or the third one? Did the third one hit you?
Yes.
Oh, so you're dead.
It would depend if they actually still shoot at me if I go down, but yeah.
Well, if he goes down with the first one there, the second one will be at disadvantage. So
Still hits
Still
me.
is.
It still hits.
All right.
This
So are they just dead then? Are they just hard dead?
like I said, I'm not doing instant death at level 1.
Oh man, my
Jesus
blobby
fucking
was about to
Christ.
become an orphan.
Roll that injury table, sir.
Oh, they have one turn before they die. Cool.
My blob was about to be an orphan.
All right, so Felix, roll a death save.
God.
There it
The
is.
dice really
Oh,
want you to die
no.
today. Oh my god. Please don't
Oh,
die.
come
That's
on.
two.
So do they
That's-
just die immediately then? Or is it
No,
just
that's two failures.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bacon, you
Look.
might want to find the injury table in this chat. I know we haven't needed it for a while. You might want to find it.
You see, this is why nobody starts at level 1 anymore.
Exactly. That and you want your
Thanks,
sunglasses.
Dream.
Okay, look, I thought one encounter.
Wow.
You did not anticipate Dreamy's ruthless.
It's ruthless too.
I rolled that critical. She's out of the room talking to kids about food.
Oh, she just can't. I'll wait till she fucking comes back and finds out you killed the party member.
Yeah, I only killed one. All right,
They're only mostly dead. It's fine.
Certos.
I understood that reference.
About those healing spells, you got another one?
So Certos was just sort of looking down the hallway when suddenly, ping, he gets nailed in the shoulder with an arrow. Turns around to see Felix get absolutely impaled. Splashes blood all over his face, falls down and starts puking blood all over himself.
That sounds like
Somebody's
sounds
not
like
used
typical-
to combat.
that sounds like typical dwarf behavior in my dwarf fortress runs.
I can concur.
True.
Can confirm.
That is accurate to no end.
Look,
I'm
it'd be
sorry.
more accurate if someone got punched in the skull and it like completely like crushed it.
With a sock.
Are
Well,
we trying
No,
to
just
say
with their
that
fists.
Cecilia
the
can
arrow
do that.
hit your foot in your eye at the same time? Or is that what we're saying here?
And as long as
I
it
coulda
menaces with
used
spikes,
second
yes.
Wind.
I need to play
No.
Dwarf Fortress again.
The remake,
Yeah.
the remake is pretty nice.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'd
look too bad.
probably buy the Steam version and just play ASCII again. Because that's what I got used to before.
Yeah, there is an option for ASCII in the.
Oh, then I'll just play
premium
that one.
version.
Hell yeah. Then I'll just play that one. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Have it.
Well, you say there's an offshoot for ASCII, but the Steam version's the offshoot.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the Steam version. I'd
The
probably
Steam
play it.
version attached to allow you to switch between styles.
I believe we're getting off topic.
Yes.
We are. Yes, we
What
have
does
people
Certos
dying.
do?
So Certos will yell, "By Amelia's great woolen stockings!" He'll grab Felix and drag him sort of behind the statue.
All right. Are you doing any healing while you're doing that, or are you just grabbing?
Healing? What is this healing you speak of? I don't
Are
understand
you
the
gonna
word
stabilize
healing.
them? Are you gonna try and pull the arrow out of their lungs? You sure are. Cool.
He'll lean
Does
over him.
he
He'll
say-
mutter a prayer, and that will be his turn.
All right. So Bacon, you have 5 hit points. I rolled a critical while you were gone.
I'm just saying, are you murdering them again?
Apparently.
Almost healed me back up to full. Wow.
Dream
Also,
Team
Bacon
is looking
rolled-
to really
also,
kill
Bacon
us.
rolled a 1 on his death saving throw.
Drusus.
All right, so we dealt with. Hey, where did these guys come
More or less, yeah.
I yell out, "Sir, there's still more out here."
So if you approach the door, I'm very calmly going to look at you and go, please remain here.
from? I understand the concern, Cecilia, but Shield is out there. He will protect me. while
That
you
was
catch up.
That was
Uh,
not
that-
Cecilia.
That was your cousin.
Oh,
Your distant cousin.
I'm losing
Yeah.
track of voices.
Yeah, it's all right. She's gonna look
Sorry.
like if you do, she's going to suggest that they remain there. Obviously, you don't have to listen to them, but because you are the highest ranked person there, it's just like, yeah.
Sir, I highly recommend you stay in there.
Very well. I will provide range support.
Thank you, sir.
And he readies a firebolt for if he sees any banditos coming.
Hey, we're the Firebolt buddies. Let's go.
All right. Anar.
Anar is going to be helpful. Walk over here and wake up the major domo, asking if he's all right and if he has a way that we can, get out of here.
He says, "My master, you must first save my master," as he clutches at your clothing.
Where is your master?
They're holding him in the statue garden. And he points off this direction.
Drusus glares over at him. We'll have words later, Major Domo.
And we will finish his move back this way.
All right. Shield.
Okay, let's see here. I am right there. Hold on. I can make it. Oh, hold on. Over to here.
I think that's in the statue.
That's well, it's towering like around the statue space.
Okay.
You can see around the statue. I think you can see at least one of them from there.
Can I equip my hold on. Hand axes or a hand axe?
Is it eaten time? I bet it's eaten time.
You'll have to like drop one of your swords to do it. Like stick a sword in the ground and then pull out a hand axe.
Yeah, I do that. And can I also throw it at him? At this dude? Since I have
What's the range on your hand axes?
60 feet?
2060, shouldn't it be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2060.
You can throw at the top dude there.
Okay. Is it 19 hit?
That's pretty good.
A 19 will hit. He collapses with an axe in his chest. As he actually,
Do I roll damage?
you roll damage. Yeah, he collapses with an axe in his chest.
Can I re-pick up my sword, or is that another action?
That'll be your. That'll have to be your next turn. Because you can do
Okay.
one object interaction as part of your move. That's why
Okay.
dropping it is free. Like putting it down is free, but drawing your hand axe was not.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I am rolling. No, I believe that's it.
All right. Gleb.
So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. We're going to go over to this door here. And he's going to look at the party. He's going to do like a finger to mouth, shh, right? Like,
Mhm.
don't, like, quiet.
Is
And
it
then
slurping time?
he's gonna take off his glove, and then just like a stream of slime starts coming out of the sleeve, and just slides under the door and comes out. And the armor just falls down to the ground as the slime flies out of the sleeve and under the door.
We're slurping, hell yeah.
I glance at him, and just shake my head.
You find yourself in a richly appointed sitting room.
I'm gonna sit here and listen through the door.
Seeing you shake your head like that, I'm gonna go, first time, huh?
Wait, who said that?
Me. Hello. Right behind you.
I've seen worse.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Lauritia.
One sec, sorry.
Actually, I have an object interaction. I'm gonna open the door, but be on this side of the door, like, so I can, so that if anybody comes through the door, I can fuck with them. But
Okay.
Lord
just-
Winter
I'll have your armor on.
Lance.
but now there's an empty pile of armor in front of the door. So like, that was the point. Is I wanted to get out of the armor.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna move over here and such. Trying to actually get fucking course we're not. And without sight on anyone hostile, we're just gonna have we'll take dodge, but we can't do anything else because not being able to see anything. Hooray.
All right. Cecilia?
Cecilia's going to back up onto the other side of the door. Take a
Wait,
dodge
actually,
action.
I'm sorry, hang on. Could I by chance, and I doubt this is going to work, but I'm gonna suggest it anyway. Can I possibly ready a firebolt for if any of them, any of the wolf masked guys, turn become and or enter into my vision range? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're doing that. Sorry. Now I'm done.
That's okay. Cecilia moves on to the other side of the door, takes the dodge action. That's it. She's watching the back.
All right. So this one comes running into view. You've got a firebolt ready. Go ahead
Oh,
and
we're
shoot.
shooting it. Do I have a disadvantage or a minus or penalty because it is technically through the statue, or would I have shot them before it was in that range?
You would have shot them when you had a clear line of sight.
Okay, cool. So those of you are nearby are gonna see this gold dragonborn pull have a strange looking weapon in their hand you've never seen before. And they're going.
Says you.
I mean, I highly doubt you've seen a firearm before. And she points it towards kind of where they're coming from, and oh, for fuck's sake! You hear a bang, but of course the guy doesn't misses still.
Their technology, am I right? Still in the beta test.
You know.
You see a fiery cinder go hissing past his head.
Yep.
All right. Did anybody else have anything prepared?
I'm only we walk through the door.
I did, but I don't see anybody to use it on currently from where I'm at. So
Negative for me.
Nothing for me.
I see you doing something there, Green.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right. The lead one is going to fire back at the person who shot the firebolt.
Yep.
The next one is going to fire at Felix.
Go down again. Go down again.
Cool.
That misses.
Completely miss. What?
Here, Alpha C.
Well, I will stand up and do the reasonable thing of firing back at who shot at me.
Hey, they are very dead.
Oh, 7 damage.
I mean, they have like
Uh,
1d4 HP. They are very dead.
Wouldn't it just
Right,
be
right.
wouldn't it be without the piercing attack or sneak attack?
Would not
Just auto-
matter. They have
it just
1d4
auto-rolls
HP.
sneak.
They are very dead.
They're very dead. Certos.
So Certos is hyperventilating. He's going, stop it! Everybody just stop it! He's going to cast Toll the Dead at the one remaining one.
All right, so he needs a wisdom save.
Pretty wise.
Does
And
this
that's
do
his
nothing
turn.
if it misses?
Yeah,
It is.
it's save.
Damn.
Dreamy, stop rolling so well.
No. Dreamy, I have a counter offer. You should keep rolling well because it's really funny.
Yeah, I've been having fun.
You're banned.
All right.
Damn.
Is Certos doing anything else?
Nope, that's everything you can do.
All right, Drusus.
Well, now I can.
If you hit, I'm gonna be very sad.
Nope.
Cool.
All right, Anar.
Right. Let us go. He sees that everybody's functioning fine right out there, so he's going to go right up against this door and see if he can hear anything from the other side. But he's
Perception.
not going to open it just yet.
Perception check.
Moderate. Well, moderate to good.
You hear muffled voices. If you know what's good for you, you won't move.
Not just yet, but he's going to look behind himself at Celia and kind of nod towards the door and make a motioning with his fingers.
Okay.
Like somebody's talking.
Okay. Cecilia nods back.
That's NR.
All right, shield.
Move here. Draw my other hand axe.
Yeet.
And
And it flies through the air with the greatest of ease. And kills him.
I believe that's my turn.
All right. I am going to suspend initiative until you guys try and come into this room over here.
Which room?
This room,
So,
Okay.
the room that Anar is listening at the door for. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do in the meantime.
All right. He's gonna see. For those that can actually see this doorway, you're just gonna see like a massive, whatever color. I think blue. I said.
You did.
Slime walk out, like a bunch of nerves and stuff inside it, like see through. Just slip into the armor, and then pick up the weapons and just keep walking.
Here, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Not say a word about it at all.
As he walks by Drusus, he'll just say, "Oh yes, you were forward."
I will.
There you are.
I also look at Ceratos and go, first time.
You hear the Dragonborn, like, they lower their weapon a little bit, clearly a little confused, and just like say, like, well, not like shouting, but definitely saying like, "What the fuck?"
I'll walk over to you and go, don't worry, you get used to it.
You never get used to it.
I walk.
I don't know
I
the
walk
particulars,
over
cousin.
to
Apparently, he was acquired in a Legion raid.
I walk over to the dude who's tied up, lift him up, and drag him over to Drusus.
At this point, seeing a pattern,
him down.
at least, I mean, in character, at least, we're going to probably do a quick exterior check for anyone else nearby, for anyone else like in range.
Drusus will feel a slight breeze on his back if he's looking out into the courtyard.
He'll look back.
Anar will make a come hither motion, pointing to the door, and makes the talking sound
He'll nod.
with his hands.
Sir Shield, if you could pile these gentlemen somewhere that we may retrieve them later, and then join us in the other room.
Okay, so what's going on in these rooms over here? I can see they're open.
They appear okay. The one on the left there appears to be kind of a storage room. The one on the right leads through just another like sitting room leading into another chamber, and this appears to be where these guys were hiding when you came in.
Go and pile them all up in. You said this was a storage room?
Yep.
You go pile them all up in there.
All right, you pile them up in there.
Cecilia,
Pick one of them for good measure.
Cecilia, who's standing quietly by Anar, has drawn sort of two darts, and is holding them.
Kick one of them for good measure.
The slime will knock on the door and say, "Coast is clear."
Drusus will look at the Major Domo and say, "You will stay there." And he'll come over to the door.
Are we all where we want to be for the opening of the door? And the major demo will be like, "Yep, of course."
What door are we opening?
No, I
door.
come in and
Oh, I mean,
I'm like right. Wait,
Where are
let
they?
me open up the door.
We don't want it open yet. Hold on.
Oh well, when we want it, when we want it open, let me open it.
There we go. That's how that should have worked. Anar will more than happily step back and let you be in the front.
Can I kick open the door?
Are we ready to kick open the door?
Probably.
I guess
Look at Bruce's.
as the people with 4 and 1 HP respectively stand in the front.
All right.
I guess unless
Cecilia's not budging if you're asking her to step back.
Yeah,
Certos
neither is Shield.
Certos wants to be closer, then yes, we're ready.
Well, how about this? Let's go ahead and prepare an action for when the doors open and Anar sees wolf head mask people
Mhm.
in there. He's going to cast sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we said athletics, right?
Yep.
Wait, what is this
athletics if
door
you're
made of?
down the door. This
This is
door is
Wait,
not as sturdy as the ones to the conference chamber. This is a wooden door, but it is a little less. It's more your normal door rather than one that is there to prevent people from listening at it.
And because it is a leveled spell, and I have said he's readying an action, that's
21
going to
to
be.
kick it open.
What were you saying?
All right, roll your hit points for the sleep.
Nice.
The door comes off its hinges, and I'm guessing you're casting this to try and catch everybody in the room here.
Yeah, we can always wake up friends. So, yeah.
All right, the door is kicked open. One of them is holding a sword or dagger up to the guy in the toga here, and he says, "Stop right," and then your sleep spell hits.
Goodbye.
And this is your
So
you're now
Darth
sleep.
Plagueis?
Okay.
I'm assuming I grabbed my sword before I came back.
Chancellor Palpatine, good to meet you.
Cecilia gets some rope out of her bag and ties up the one who was talking.
While they're hold on, we're not in. Are we in initiative still?
There's no reason to be at this point.
Well, the turn order's still there, so I just wanted to make sure. In which case, Anar's going to start exploring and investigating the room just to see what he can find.
All right. Well, this
Can
room.
I go and try to open up this door over here?
Yes, you should be able to open any of the doors at this point. That leads into a entry area.
We shouldn't go wandering about while my lord is still.
Yeah, check the doors first. That's what I did.
Can I go check down this door down here?
It leads to the outside. I mean, if you want to go through the rest of the house, you're not going to find any other people. Even the servants have fled, other than the major domo.
Okay, I go back.
I forget. Is there any marks of like slavery or anything in this world?
So, I mean, you mostly can tell by how they're dressed. But yes, if they are bonded for a time, there is a length of rope around their like forearm that is intricately woven in a pattern that indicates like who they belong to by like their house colors.
Okay.
Those who are criminals are branded.
Okay.
All of them are criminals.
Would either of these two men have any of those features?
No, not that you see.
Okay.
All of them are criminals. They raised weapons against a noble.
Oh, they're certainly criminals now.
Yeah, no, sleep is hilarious.
Go
Like
back.
first and second level, I get it. I've done that.
It really is.
So I heard tying up the one. Are we tying up the other one?
I only have one rope, so.
You're not going
I
to
mean, I
need
don't think-
50 feet per person, are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, yeah. I'll do the other guy as well.
I mean, you'll still have 50 feet of rope. You'll just have it in like 3 or 4 sections
Okay.
of various length.
I go back and salute to Drusus and say, "Sir, they are all subdued as far as I can tell."
And is anybody tying up the patrician here?
No. Cecilia is not tying up the patrician.
I would like to at least start checking, the pockets of all the bandits. Take one.
We're already looting. We're already
Well,
looting.
I'm more just want to
Already
see.
looting.
Yeah, I gotta loot everyone. Except
Oh yeah,
I can't do the nobles because you will get mad at me.
Yeah, Schlorp's gonna go up to the ones that were up here and start looting out in the courtyard.
Maybe they have stuff that indicate what they were doing here. Who sent them?
I mean, we already know what they were doing.
Sure.
Between the bodies, you find about 4 gold between silver and copper.
Both of us, or just him?
Between the
Total.
body. Oh.
Between all of the bodies that you're searching.
Gotcha.
All right, so 2 and 2.
So this room that you're in is a statue garden. It is laid out as a garden. It is open, again, the patio type thing, open to the elements, with like a shade stretched over it. And there are statues of several different saints, none of whom are wearing the wolf's head, but like the one in the front was. So, what are you guys doing here?
I go and shake awake the patrician dude guy.
Apollinus Sais.
Apollina says.
Yes. Sais wakes with a start and looks up and around at everybody gathered around him. And says, "Thank God you've come."
Yes, please. Thank you, Sai.
Yes, I thank you.
It's in the letter.
Oh.
Aha.
Because he wakes up and he looks around and says, "Thank God you've come."
Lord Sayus, I believe we are due an explanation.
Cecilia helps the patrician to his feet, if he so takes it.
He'll accept the assistance. He says, he bows towards Drusus and says, "I apologize for the rudeness of my house. This is a sacred meeting like this should not have been interrupted in violence."
I lean towards Drusus and whisper, "Should I go get the leader of the pack back there?"
It may be wise to have somebody watching them, at the very least.
Cecilia hands over the rest of her rope to Shield.
So
he's already tied up.
Well, there's two
He's
other
all the way over.
tied up.
Well, two of them are just knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have rope, so I give it back to her, and
Okay.
Why don't we bring everybody to this room?
yes, that is a good idea, actually. So I drag them, or start dragging them all to Jesus, this room here.
I guess if you want to drag these other two out, you could.
I'd like to believe this is all just going on while the conversation we're about to have happens.
So,
And I
so
point
whatever.
at Certus. I point at Certus and tell him to watch out for him.
At this point, whatever gesture is like common in whatever like the Empire's like a version of a salute or whatever was, we're gonna do that towards the guy.
Yes, it is totally the Roman salute, not the Nazi salute.
The Roman salute, yes.
Fist
I
to chest.
assumed
There you
as
go.
much.
But we're not gonna say much beyond that. We're just gonna kind of be in the corner and try and be polite.
Sayas is focused on Drusus, and he says,
Yep.
These ruffians, they've forced my hand. I apologize for everything. The letter, dragging you out here, the ambush. I take full responsibility.
I want to roll insight on the forcing the hand part. Oh.
Well. Okay.
I mean, he seems rather calm and collected for a man who was
Who
just
just
having his life threatened, but that's not uncommon among the upper class.
Who just moments ago was hostage.
Yes, but brave face and all that.
He says they have taken my daughter, my heir. And have sworn that she will die unless I follow through on the things in that letter.
Who are they?
They refer to themselves as the Order of the Wolf, the Ordo Lupus.
Well, that does explain the crest.
They all wear these masks and rarely communicate directly. In fact, the first I heard of them, they delivered a note to me that it bore the wolf's crest, telling me that they had taken my child.
This is probably about when she would get away.
I don't know. It depends. Is anybody going to ask any questions here?
Hmm.
Thanks, Dream.
Oh, wow.
Cecilia probably wouldn't like
Right.
have any pressing questions to
So
ask.
Do you know where they are keeping your daughter?
Mhm.
They said that when they were done here, they would take me to her.
Hmm.
It sounds
Do you
like
know who
questing
makes
is
up
in
the
order.
Do you know who makes up the ranks of the Ordo Lupus? Mm, Granted, I see no signs of marking them as criminals nor slaves.
He shakes his head and says they all wear these masks. The only ones I've ever seen have worn masks such as these. They generally communicate with messengers, and this is the first today that they showed up. I had hoped when I arranged the meeting with the prefect that I would be able to convey this to you privately, but the situation to you privately. But then these thugs, they showed up today, demanded I do as they say.
I'll look towards Cecilia and ask if she's all right.
Drusus is unharmed. That is my concern.
And she stands there bleeding on the ground.
Yeah, she's holding a very serious arrow wound.
Um,
Do I know who healed us? Like, or healed? Yeah.
I mean, I think you saw Serto doing the healing, and you know that he is from the church.
I yell, "Church boy!"
I think he stepped away for a moment.
Who is
Oh,
yelling
great.
church boy?
Shield.
Okay, since I'm also not doing anything of particular note right this second, I'm gonna be right back. I kind of need to start some laundry for tomorrow because I have no clothes for work. So I will be right back.
Okay.
And besides, we should probably consider like stopping after this scene anyway.
Yeah, there'll probably be like a wrap up.
Felix,
Disapprovingly.
you're taking the masks off of all of them, or just one of them?
Just one.
Let's see. Roll me intelligence or wisdom, whichever one you're better at.
The booby trap explodes.
It would be wisdom.
Very nice.
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 You recognize this guy. He's been hanging around the Thieves Guild looking for jobs.
Interesting.
Hey, this is Jeff. I bought him a drink the other day. Funny guy.
I'm just looking around the place. What is anything of note that's interesting to look at or grab maybe?
You're going to try to rob
No,
the house of the patron that we're in.
no, not necessarily rock. But if they have maybe like some dye or something, I can change my colors.
I'm sure there's dye
So, yes.
somewhere in this building, whether you can find it.
Just keep them guessing. Blue one day, red the next.
I think if you want dye, you're going to have to go find it yourself.
Damn. All right, I stabbed somebody. Now I have found dye.
That shit's expensive.
You stabbed
It's
someone.
red dye.
Now you found death.
Yeah, that's fine.
Certain colors more so than others. Like purple.
Damn, look at all these boys tied up. Or
Lord
knocked out.
Sayas, if you will follow us.
Mhm.
Do you have guardsmen here at your villa?
No, my personal bodyguard was forbidden from coming with us today.
What's
Drusus
Jason's name again?
Drusus will turn to Shield and say, "Sir Shield, could you go find some Legion officers nearby and have them come and gather these men?"
Do that.
Yes, but says turns to Drusus and says
I'm back. I'm sorry.
says I wish to throw myself on the mercy of the prefect, and please, if you would help me find my daughter, I would be in his debt.
Yes, we will be returning to the prefect after this. You will be joining us. I am certain he and the legates will want to hear everything you have to say, and we may be able to bend the legates to see what he can do about finding your family. The legate, I assume, being the commander of the legion in the area.
Sure. Yeah. Are you doing anything else here with the ones who are knocked out and tied up?
Cecilia would take off a mask herself.
As I said, we're gonna have nearby legion members bring them to a holding.
Pardon, prelate. Where did you say she was again? Which direction? Or did you know that? I'm sorry.
They did not know at the moment. He was getting to get a message on where on her safety after this.
Yeah. As far as the Ordo Lupus here, if you unmask them between Felix and Gleb there, you will probably recognize most of them as local low level muscle hired out. The red one is not recognized by anybody.
Cecilia's just taking a mask and putting it in her bag. Her inventory.
That's fine. So other than that, you're having the soldiers come in from the Legion, push in, and now what's going on here? What's going on here? Somebody tell us what's going on here.
Officers, these men held Lord Sayas hostage and forced him to commit acts against the Empire. We would see that they be held in a holding cell
Attacked
until
us.
we report to the legate.
And they have attacked us.
Indeed, they assaulted my retainers rather harshly.
Cecilia, who's sort of struggling to stand, is still tries her best to stand at attention.
You will salute and take these men into custody. Nobody was harmed. As he looks pointedly at Cecilia, bleeding on the floor and shield with air taken out of him.
Not permanently, thankfully. Again, some rather nasty wounds that will need to be attended to. But we shall be returning to fair passages where while those of us of
We
noble
only
gone.
we only knocked out the these thugs.
Indeed, they will see justice. While those of us of noble dealings have our discussions, the others may tend to their wounds.
Well, they salute. They start packaging these guys up and taking them off to the local holding area within the garrison. And I guess you are taking taking Lord Sayas here back to the prefect.
Yes.
All right. So you're heading back to Midias, and everyone is going before him, or just Drusus and your friend here, while the rest of you tend to your wounds.
I'm assuming Drusus is kicking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's kicking everyone out except for his personal guard and going to go deal with this mess. So
Actually,
Yeah.
he would bid Cecilia and Shield to both go to the medical area upon our
Okay.
return.
so is he
Go,
going alone
And
then?
anyone
Let's
else
say,
with wounds.
go visit a healer.
Yeah.
Anar is under the assumption that he is sticking to Drusus in all his dealings, unless specifically told otherwise.
Yes, unless someone higher than Drusus kicks Anar out, Anar will be there.
Yep.
Okay, I just kind of want a standing order kind of thing here going on.
Yeah, because we don't want to piss off the library.
I just pull out the arrows and say I'm fine.
Just but a scratch.
Drusus will actually turn and he'll say, while those two are getting attended to, I do need someone to accompany me, Larisha. Why not you?
Sorry, who's saying this again? I'm sorry.
Drusus.
That is Drusus. Okay. Very well.
He needs an attendant. Come.
Yep.
They
And
say
yep,
I'm fine.
I got
can
that.
Stay.
And she's more than happy to follow along if she's asked.
I
right.
appreciate your dedication, Sir Shield, but you're no good to me half standing. He says,
That in order, sir?
as on the way back, he showed legitimate concern for him.
No.
Yes, get
Cecilia
healthy.
would,
That is an order.
Cecilia would say to Shield, "I've been through worse myself, but I think we should head off. Don't you think, Pincushion?"
We will be safe here. The prefect's guardsmen are quite good at their jobs.
Shield's new nickname.
For Cecilia, yes.
In cushion. All right. Well, those of you who are missing hit points, feel free to take
Okay, I head off with the.
Cecilia.
Yeah, I head off with Cecilia.
Yeah. Like I said, those who are missing hit
I
points,
salute
who,
Drusus.
I'd love to know what we're doing.
and those of you who are going with Drusus, I assume you're just reporting all of this to the prefect and giving an account of what happened.
Indeed, he'll give an account of events and then let Sayus fill in the rest.
All right. And Sayus will fill in the rest and basically get down on his knees and beg the prefect for his assistance with promises of future favors owed. Are you supporting this idea or not supporting this idea? And that's to both Drusus and Lucretia.
Unless specifically asked to confirm whatever story, then we're not going to be saying anything because it's not our place. We're too low rank.
I do support this, if for no other reason that seizing the place that they are being held could be important.
Horatio turns to you and
Say
says,
indeed.
"Oh, my loyal servant. I hope you find them quickly. Please use all the resources of the guards to find out what you can for those that you capture. And see it done."
Yes, my lord.
All right. Speeding things up a little bit here since we're talking about finishing this up. go ahead and level up.
Woohoo! You just don't want somebody to die immediately again.
I said that the time to level up is basically going to be like one job done.
It's fair.
Oh,
I mean, you definitely did say that.
gosh, I don't know what to do here.
And Drusus, I believe you have their pay.
So now I am a
if
cleric, so I can.
if somebody handed it to me, I'd divvy it up.
Ooh.
So,
Level
so,
2 is fun. Okay.
so I am now a healer. I am now a cleric, so I can provide healing.
Woohoo!
Need healing.
That's our pay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this. Oh no. Oh no.
Me too. I
Oh,
have to decide if I want to do Rogue 2 or Warlock 1.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, level 2 is fun. All right.
News.
Jesus, my internet is going really slow.
Oh fuck. I'm actually gonna have to. Okay. Before next session, someone is going to have to bug me because I do not have the patience to go look through all of this right now. But I have a lot of things to pick from at second level. A lot of very fun things with a capital F.
2 new spells for your book, dudes.
Thank you.
Yep. I mean, you have time before next session to think over it.
Basically, people are going to have to ask me what kinds of fun things they want. Or tell me what kind of fun things they want.
64 gold each.
Wow, okay. Ooh.
That's a fair bit.
Well, you risked life and limb for the Empire.
I don't know whether to take level 2 Rogue or get my 2 levels into Warlock immediately. Or if I should.
I'm going to deal with that later and just add the gold now. I'll have to look through infusions and shit later.
There we go. Now I have Shield of Faith as well.
See, here's my dilemma. Here's the dilemma. I would normally just rush Rogue because, I want to get my soul knives and all that cool stuff. But watching how much we just got dunked on, mage armor could be really helpful. But at the same time, it didn't help you guys having the AC armor. I'd only have a 15 armor anyway for nothing. I don't know what to do. But I also get spells, so I don't know.
That, and also as we have spell books news, and money, it's going to cost you 50 gold if you want to, say, copy a spell out of my book.
You got any enchantment spells?
That's a good question.
Luckily, I've got a week to figure this shit out.
Oh, which one's enchantment? Enchantment's the purple one, isn't it?
It's the pink.
That could be fun. I think I'm gonna go with.
It's
hang
got
on.
like
Yeah, it is.
the cross with the cursive M on the
Yeah,
side of it.
I do actually. Sleep.
That's enchantment. Ooh.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I'm definitely taking one. I'm definitely taking.
If
Man,
you're
I have a
going
fun
enchantment,
taking
it
both
will
of
only
those.
cost. If you are going with enchantment as your
Yeah, it only
school,
costs 25, right?
yeah. All others cost 50. That one costs 25.
All right, so I'm going to cover one last thing here quickly. What you find out: one, the members of the Thieves Guild, who are just hired muscle, mysteriously disappear from the prison overnight. The one who seemed to be in charge and directing everything, however, he is interrogated, and what they find out from him is that he was supposed to meet his masters in the ruins in the forest north of the Dryadalis lava, the Elfwash River.
Oh, good. That's a
Uh,
big forest.
Can oh, there it is.
So we'll do some exploration next time.
Elf Wash.
Did you say 65 gold?
Yes, 64.
64.
You said Dryadelis lava was what? Elf what?
Elfwash.
Thank you.
Remember to wash your elf skin.
Man, that is
Cool.
that's really fun though. Oh, I only have to pick. I have to pick 4 of those. Oh God.
Let's see.
You
Let's
guys
see.
get choices. All I do is I get action surge.
Yeah,
Well, hear me out.
combat's a little.
Hear me
less
out.
exciting on level up.
Hear me out. Imagine taking one of those hand axes, yeeting them, and having it come back to you. Just instantly.
Yes, I know. I'm an artificer in another campaign I'm playing, so
So you'll know just how capital F fun this is.
I was the
Yeah.
artificer in Undermountain.
Look, this is
Yeah.
very new to me. This is interesting.
What kind are you?
I don't know yet. We haven't gotten to that point.
Fair enough.
I don't know what I'm gonna go. I don't know what sub job I'm taking.
I can tell you, I went artillerist, and the cannons get broken.
All right, I'm gonna go for now.
Okay.
If we're more or less done.
Yep, more or less done.
Okay, like I said, prod
Awesome.
me sometime later this week, and like
Uh,
it basic and if you want me to take a certain infusion or whatever, tell me please, because like I want, or because like as much as I want to just pick fun things, they don't do any good if the party doesn't want to use them. So if you have an idea, think about it. And if I have to, it's entirely possible I can badger Dream into having a homebrew infusion, provided it's not too strong. I don't know how okay Dream is going to be okay with that.
We will consider it based on power level.
Exactly. There you go. All right. I will be back. So yeah, it's on the table. Don't be afraid to ask. I am gonna go. I will be back later.
Okay.
Good session, guys.
I hope you guys all enjoyed it.
I did.
Oh yeah, it was good. I liked it.
I didn't
Yeah,
get to
for
do
fun.
much,
yes, it
but
was
that's gonna change later.
it was
We
was
had
real
Bacon
fun.
die in the first combat, even though he didn't actually die. So we're on track for the campaign.
It was really interesting just to see Cecilia stand her ground and basically do what
Shield
Sis-
Shield Shield is proud of Cecilia.
Cecilia did her job. Good job.
and Cecilia is thankful for Shield for
Oh, before I go, after I take care of this thing, I have a revision to my background that I kind of decided on the fly while this was going on. So I'm gonna DM that to you just so we're on the same page. Like I know it ultimately doesn't matter that much, but you know. All right, I'll be back later. See ya.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. Okay, so for cleric spells, I think this seems pretty good. I have guidance, mending, and sacred flame as cantrips. I have charm person and disguise self as the domain spells, as well as command, cure wounds, healing word, and shield of faith. Seem pretty solid.
So everybody is liking the direction we're going with this
Hard
arc
to
at the moment.
say because
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard to
Oh, it's
say
a lot
for
of
me
fun.
because I don't know. Fuck yeah. I don't have a coin. Who has a coin? Anybody have a coin nearby?
Yeah.
Roll a d2.
Oh, fudge.
Roll a 2, 1 for heads, 2 for tails.
All right. Roll. Arts.
Fine,
Roll.
I have a
One.
quarter of Washington crossing the Delaware.
All right. Heads, I get rogue. Tails, I get warlock. Or I guess one I get.
I just
Uh,
flipped it.
I don't trust that. Oh, I guess I get warlock. Okay. No knives for now. That's okay. I'll get him a level 5.
So you picked up illusory script this time.
Huh? Yes. I picked up illusory script and
Silvery barbs, or was that previous?
no, that was already there. Charm
Alright.
person.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna go take my night meds. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Wait, do you have to take at least one in your previous, or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of 3rd edition.
It says you get 2 new to your spellbook for free on each level.
Yeah. 3rd edition said that one of them had to be like your order or something like that. It was kind of weird and dumb.
Oh. Well, I did that anyways, so.
I'm pretty sure it just says 2 spells. You
Yeah,
just
I
voted
think it is.
for whatever type of school you're using. No, they don't have school-specific slots anymore either. So
Yeah. In this case, it's just the fact that you transfer them cheaper.
yeah. But everyone is still liking the setting and liking the everything that's going on here.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I am.
It's great.
Yeah. Sai, any enchantments besides sleep?
One mic.
And like I've said before, if you guys decide you no longer wish to follow this storyline or something like that, that's fine. We can go branch off and do something else. It'll just resolve itself.
Someone else will do it.
Oh, this is a big map.
It's a solid start. It's a good mystery.
In short, no, just sleep. I am
Alright.
thinking I'm going to borrow the illusory script from you, though.
Alright. I'll take sleep off of you.
And yes, it is a
Oh.
big map, but I figure that gives us lots to explore in the future.
Quite.
It does.
Dryad. Dryad. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that.
Dryad
River.
Endless
lava.
lava.
The
Oh,
elf.
wait, that one.
Yeah, if you
The
I want to
the
go play
stream of
in
elf
some
piss.
lava.
Are these cacti? Is this a desert?
yes, that is a desert.
Awesome.
Keep in mind that you should be able to prepare another spell, too, FYI, if you haven't already.
Yeah, I believe I did that. Yeah, I just went in and prepared charm person.
I did magic missile, surprisingly enough.
I thought about taking magic missile. Decided against
Also,
it.
thank you, Dreamy, for almost killing me today.
Oh,
Very,
right, I
very
need to
good
spend
tone
money.
setting.
Dreamy, I'd prefer you didn't roll quite so well in attacking me in the future.
Hmm.
If I ever get any say in how this works, we'll talk.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about any of these names, just you can always put them in Google Translate. It'll translate.
That's how you got them in the first place.
Exactly. Like here you've got the Sinus Eurasium is the Bay of Eurasium. The Currens Lepens is the Rabbit Run. And the Dente Florens is the River of Tea.
Threshold means threshold. I'm assuming.
Yes, Threshold
Yes.
or Lemons. Limens is the Latin version of it.
You know, I was thinking a little earlier that with my new quill and spellbook and whatnot, I can actually use Mage Hand to write into my spellbook as I'm doing stuff. So I'm probably going to be doing that more often. Why be a pleb and write with my own hand when I can do it with Mage Hand?
I thought your magic quill could just
Or
do it.
you could use your.
The quill is the quill I still have to use. It doesn't write on its own.
I thought it was just a matter of will.
Although if I take telekinesis, I get Mage Hand. But due to the fact that I've already got Mage Hand, then that means I can extend the range on it and turn it invisible so it can look like it's writing on its own.
Wait, so are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
You've got, for now, at least a short rest, and we'll talk about long rest later, depending on when you guys want to set out.
Well, you said that they
Okay.
interrogated him overnight, right?
I said that the other ones disappeared from the holding cells overnight. Nobody seems to know how.
Well, I assume if that happened, then we spent the night waiting on the interrogation, and that happened. So
So you may as well long rest.
Oh yeah, we have 3 first level spell slots now. Hey.
There's my spells for my warlock level.
I am at a juicy 22 hit points.
nice.
That is nice. The tank definitely wants that.
Hey, that's at least another 2 arrows.
You know what? I'm still not at as many hit points as you had in just now.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
How'd you go from 22? I thought you were at 13.
Very good roll and a
I
high
have,
con.
thanks to
Oh
the,
wait, no, because first level you get max hit
thanks to
points.
the
That's
wild
what it
spacer.
is.
I was muted.
Thanks to the wild spacer background, I have the tough feat.
No. The thing is though, is I was thinking that if you had 13, you should have doubled it. But the thing is though, is it doesn't work that way for second level. You get max hit points at first, not at second. That's why. I was expecting you to have more.
So, if we're spending time doing a long rest, Cecilia's going shopping. She's spending 10 gold pieces on a bottle of wine for herself. And job well done. A fine bottle of wine.
I might abuse this druidcraft a little bit more often, so I might be getting your attention with puffs of wind or rustle of leaves often enough there, Drusus.
Gotcha.
Hey, Cecilia.
You know what?
Yep.
Shield will go shopping with Cecilia.
Yes, Dream?
I figure that's a quite non-invasive way to get your attention, and then of course you can respond as and when.
Does Shield know that Cecilia needs thieves' tools?
Uh, Probably not, but she'd probably go shopping for some. Um, if Shield is.
Because he's willing to buy them for her.
Mhm.
Shield is willing to buy them for Cecilia.
Okay. It'd be much appreciated in the continued service of protecting Drusus in the event that something similar happens in the future.
So how much do they cost? You said 25?
Yeah, 25.
Or okay.
Yeah, Dream. I was going to buy thieves' tools, buy a good bottle of alcohol, and I'm also buying a holy symbol amulet.
Well, normal stuff costs normal prices. So.
Yep.
At least at this point in the campaign.
Mhm. Cecilia offers some of the bottle to Shield if he
Shield doesn't
can.
need to eat or drink.
His loss.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need to breathe either, so I think that's the one thing that probably saved him in the room full of gas,
Oh, absolutely.
is not
I
needing to breathe.
Mhm. Okay, so I added a holy symbol.
I gotta go because I don't. I mean, I'm on mobile, so I'm just gonna be getting dressed and going to work.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna log off here anyway too. So.
Alrighty. Peace,
Good
brother.
one.
Two will
Next Monday,
log
hopefully.
off.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Did everyone have fun?
So
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shield did buy those thieves tools for
Cecilia.
yes.
I can write things on my paper and easily take them off now.
Nice.
Erase them. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Oh man, I can't wait till I can afford enough for some heavy armor and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, that would help. Cecilia right now has a Shield of Faith, which will raise her AC up to 17. Just,
Nice, you're right behind me. I've got 18.
I can
AC.
lose it. I can lose it if I get hit, but she's going dodge tank.
Oh, nice. Another tank always helps.
Mhm.
Got to protect those squishies after all.
And now I can actually get people back onto their feet as well. Because I have Cure Wounds and
Nice.
Healing Word.
I have alarm now.
That's good. Keep us safe. I also have a Charm Person Command and Disguise Self. Command will be pretty nice during combat, if I don't really have much else to do.
Oh wait, alarm's not a ritual. Damn it.
Aw.
Oh wait,
Adventurous
yes it is.
rest.
I thought alarm was because
When
I had
you
it
take
when I played Tyrion and I used it as a ritual for us.
Yeah, I just didn't refresh my character sheet.
I have centuries rest. When you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state rather than sleeping. In this state, you appear inert, but it doesn't render you unconscious, and you can hear or see and hear as normal. So I don't have to sleep as long as most people, or I don't sleep at all, but you get what I mean.
Well, technically you sleep the same amount because technically a long rest is 6 hours of sleep and then 2 hours of non-strenuous
Light activity. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh. It was 8 hours, but okay.
Well, it is over the course of 8 hours, but it's
Yep.
split as 6 and 2.
Ah, okay.
So you can like read, eat, talk,
Sleep more.
keep watch for 2 hours.
Yeah, so long as it's non-strenuous and
Yep.
yeah. So spellcasting wouldn't work. Making a weapon actually might to some degree, depending. Scrubbing a scroll could, maybe. I think DM
I'm a
depending.
robot. Nothing is strenuous for me.
Rule
Try pulling out
raw,
that
yeah.
tree.
I like the fact that I can cast a spell as a ritual and use the normal casting time
Mhm.
currently.
That's really cool.
Well, once per long rest, but still. This way you don't need to wait 10 minutes for detect magic or
Mhm.
whatever.
I'm wondering what I'll take next level for an extra spell for my cleric. Probably like something like detect poison, just so that if we're offered food, just check it out quickly.
But y'all did good. In Shield's eyes,
Mhm.
you did good. Everybody.
Same with Cecilia. From what she saw of everyone.
As I posted in the thing, one of his
Mhm.
his character traits is he judges people by their actions, not their words. So, yeah, everybody did actions good. So,
This is weird. You're showing up as 11 minutes, but you shouldn't be 11 minutes. You should be 1 plus 10.
me?
No, I'm yelling at D&D Beyond because it's got a separate thing for ritual spells as well. And for example, Detect Magic actually has on here casting time 1 action plus 10 minutes. Alarm just says 11 minutes. It should, I mean, technically, yes, but it really should read 1 minute plus 10 minutes. 1 plus 10 minutes. Because it's got the 10 minutes or 11 minutes in the in the spell book itself, which is horrible.
Thank God we have people with better charisma because
Oh, when you prepare it, it
Shield
goes
is
back down to
not
10
it.
minutes. Or, don't look at Anar about that either. No.
Cecilia has a +2, so
Decent.
she's decent. Like she doesn't really have too much charisma skills. Like all she has proficiency in is deception. She
I mean,
doesn't have.
I was just gonna say, when we come down to it, we don't need to worry about that anyway because the face of the party is Drusus.
Mhm. Yeah, Drusus is
And
definitely the face of the party.
And I protect Drusus's face.
And
Yes.
and Drusus is good at the persuasion aspect, whereas Cecilia fills the role of insight. Like that's actually their entire gimmick. Like Cecilia is supposed to uh, aid Drusus in detecting sort of the flow of the conversation.
Yeah. You're the social advisor, as it
Really?
were.
And then there's me with
Well-
persuasion, deception, and insight. All
Yeah.
with proficiency bonuses.
Investigation and history, and that is my job as well as Arcana.
Hey, I got investigation too, and perception.
Hey,
Awesome.
It's like I'm a
I
rogue.
I'm proficient in intimidation.
It's like you're a rogue.
Right? Wow.
That's interesting because I can help Anar with history then. Like
Hmm.
I'm proficient in history myself, so I can actually
Awesome.
provide help.
Awesome.
I'm
Oh yeah,
proficient in intimidation, so
with my spell book, I like this ability. Okay. So I've got a spell on here called Catapult. It does 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay. I've also got Magic Missile, which everybody knows is 1d4 plus 1 force damage for each missile. Now, as an order of the scribe, I can then turn that catapult into 3d8 force damage and the magic missile into bludgeoning if I want. Basically, so long as I have a damage type in my spell book, I can turn another spell of that level into another damage type.
Neat.
Yeah, so fireball dealing force damage, for example, kind of get around resistances that way.
Yes.
Or bludgeoning.
I'm,
There's not a lot that resists bludgeoning.
I think I'm probably the best at athletics in the group.
Yes, you are.
I get a +5.
Wait, what? +5 for what?
Athletics.
Oh yeah, probably. Hands down, you'd probably be the most athletic person in the group.
So, for example, if you need me to break down a door,
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd use knock, but sure. I mean, go ahead.
I mean, if it's locked,
And knock
for
opens
example,
Well, you know, if I hadn't have fallen asleep, I would have done catapult through the door, and not the one outside, the one to the west, so we get out of the room.
it. I'm really glad that Cecilia managed to just basically pull everyone and save them. I
That
like
was
that.
awesome. I mean,
Yes,
I'm
it
kind
was.
of heartbroken that you did go for me first, but I understand why.
Yes.
Hey,
It could have
the
helped
Lord
to get
comes
you up.
first.
Yep. It could have helped you to get you up first so you can cast sleep earlier, but truth is
Possibly.
first.
Bruce
Oh yeah, I
takes
know.
priority over everybody.
It's your I know, believe me, I completely understand your loyalty to your liege.
Yes.
His life before ours.
Which is what Cecilia literally was doing. His life before hers.
Same.
Yeah, you took 8 points of damage for it too. So yeah.
I almost died.
You should have. I mean, wait, no. No,
Should
that
have
was somebody
died.
else. That was
Me.
yeah, that was Bacon. You really should have died,
Oh
surprisingly
yeah.
enough.
Remy really fucked me with those rolls.
Oh, it was only
Yeah,
2
but
hits. Like
it was.
It was 2
It
hits
could have
out of
been
5.
yeah, it could have been worse. That critical could have rolled higher.
Yes, but she still almost killed me at level 1.
It's she almost killed 2 people. You're not special. No.
Hey, I am
And
very special.
Sorry, I had to.
My
and
mommy
almost brought
says I'm
down a few
special.
others.
But yeah, I think there was D8 damage and they rolled a 3, so that was yeah. I don't know if I'm going to publish my notes. I might.
I think I'm
know.
going to have Cecilia.
Mainly because the notes are I mean would be out of character or in character to let everybody know what's going on. But
Um, I'm curious about saying this out loud, but about Cecilia's backstory. But like, yeah, being pinned by this arrow is not the worst that she's had in her backstory, technically.
well, being this close to combat is absolutely new to Anar himself. In fact, I need to.
Apparently, what's his name? Certos.
Mhm.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Certos isn't used to combat either.
See, Anar used to, at the library and whatnot, when he was disturbed from his research and whatnot, he would use things like sleep on people to get them to shut the fuck up so he can continue doing his work.
You can try to use that on Shield. It won't work, but
So, I guess I'll say this. And I ran it by sort of news for sort of Cecilia's backstory in relation to the house, but Cecilia has had training under to resist torture, basically,
Mm,
to the point where she's fainted before. So,
fair enough.
yeah, if Drusus hadn't ordered Shield to go find a healer, Shield wasn't about to leave his side.
No, I understand.
so another reason why